If you're working in the wellness space and you're not using Instagram Reels yet, hopefully this video will change your mind. I'm Dr. Karen Sutherland from Dharana Digital, and I just want to show you the benefits of using Instagram Reels at the moment, particularly to reach new audiences when the cost of advertising is just so high on Facebook and Instagram. So in this brief video, I'm going to explain why Instagram Reels is a good idea, give you some really key tips on how to use them, and just some of the characteristics of the best performing Reels so that you can keep that in mind when you're planning yours, and then how to create a Reel step by step. And then I have some resources as well that you might find helpful. So it will be a very brief video, I promise, just to take you through the basics and explain why Reels is such a good idea. So why use them? Well, as I said, organic reach is just astronomical. So if you only have a very few small following on Instagram, you can reach so many more people using Instagram Reels, more than anything that you're doing with your stories, more than any content you're putting on your main feed. And I know it might be an issue with time or not knowing how to use this feature, but if you're limited with time, I would be using Reels more than posting on your main feed, just because you will get more reach out of it. There's so many wellness professionals who aren't using Reels. So you could really own the space by actually creating regular content using this feature. There are lots of little tools within Instagram to create a reel, and so it makes it so much easier. You can actually do it within the app. You don't need to edit and bring in or anything like that. And people are using it more and more. And you'll notice that because now you can actually do it on Facebook as well. Facebook's added Reels too. And there is a function where you can just push things through. So, you could actually end up creating content for both platforms by using Reels, but they are performing much better on Instagram right now. Key characteristics of high-performing Reels. So things to think about. The best performing Reels are created within the Instagram app. So using the features in there, like I just mentioned, they are vertical. The first 3 seconds are the most important. So it's actually really the first second to just grab people's attention so that they'll stop scrolling and look. The best performing Reels are less than 15 seconds. So they're very short and sweet, just bite-sized pieces of content. And the shots within those change every 2 to 3 seconds, just to keep the audience's interest moving along so they'll watch until the end. They use trending music. So there's music available on Instagram that you can use on your Reel. They show things like behind the scenes content. So they give the audience a glimpse of what they may not normally see. They end with a call to action. So to follow your account, to go to the website, something to get people to perform some sort of action so they can connect with you further. And they use relevant hashtags, just like when you're using and creating content for Instagram on your main feed or in stories. Got some examples for you. So I wanted to show you, we're still growing our account at Dharana Digital. We've only really just started our Instagram account, but the reach we're getting with some of our Reels is crazy. And so here's 2 that I created just based on meditation. So we focus on people in the wellness space, and we're all practitioners as well who work at Dharana Digital. So I created a couple of videos around meditation myths, and they performed really, really well, even though we don't have a huge audience. So let me just show you an example of one of those. Then I have an example from another account where you can see the shots change really quickly. And this person has quite a large account, so you can see the reach is very in relation to their audience. But just to give you an idea of what a video could actually look like using the principles I've just shown you.
Biggest meditation myths part 2. That you have to sit for hours. You don't have to sit for hours at all. Sometimes you just need a minute just to take some time out. And one of the most effective ways to meditate is to just close your eyes and focus on your breath. Just focus on the natural breath as it moves in and out through the nostrils.
So you can see with that example, it was very brief. It just gave a tip, just a real little tip about meditation. So now I'm going to show you the other example, which was for a much larger account, but huge reach as well.
4, 3, 2, 1, go! Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
Those were just some some examples of what you can do and just the amazing reach that you can get using this particular feature of Instagram. Important tips when creating reels. So firstly, you may not be on TikTok, but you can actually repurpose TikToks. The one that I showed you, the meditation myths one, was actually repurposed video from TikTok, but you need to remove the watermark. There is a tool called Snaptic that helps you to do that, and then you can repost. So you can get more mileage out of your content if you're doing that. But TikTok's a conversation for another day. Vertical, as I said, you've got to capture attention. And avoid starting with your name, saying, hi, I'm such and such. It's just a waste of those seconds. You need to do something quite visual to attract people's attention. Short and snappy, multiple shots, as I said. A good thing to do is if you have time to just scroll on Instagram and when you're doing engaging with other posts, have a look at the trending sounds on some of the best performing reels, and you can save that music to your library. So then when you're creating later, it's all there for you. Making sure that you end with that call to action and using relevant hashtags and captions. So a lot of people, are writing sort of almost mini blog posts in the captions now on Instagram, and they're performing really well. And Canva, there are heaps of templates on Canva to help you to create reels. So that's another option as well. A good structure for reels, and really for any video, is this from Dennis Yu, who's a digital marketer from the US. And it's these 4 points to cover in the structure of your video. The hook, as I mentioned, getting people's attention, explaining what the problem is or the challenge that you identify with the audience, describing the solution you can provide, then call to action. So call me, visit the website, follow, whatever that may be. So to create a reel, here it is step by step. So you open the reels within Instagram, within the Instagram app. And so where you have a choice of the content you want to make, you can select reels. And so you can either record within that app or in that feature, or you can upload your own. It's better to record it in. You get greater reach that way, and you can add your music and effects and then write the caption, almost the same as a normal Instagram post before you actually post it. You can choose for it to go on your main feed or just under the Reels section of your account. If you put it on your main feed, as long as it fits with the other things in your gallery, you can actually get greater reach from that as well. So it's a very good idea to do it that way. So in conclusion, as I said, a brief video. If you would like more information about this, please contact me and I can do a demonstration of how to actually do it on the app and to create your first reel. The main thing is keep it brief. First 3 seconds, most important. And it's better if you're in the content as well. It'll perform much better where if people can see you and get a feel for you in there as well. Use that trending music because it helps to just increase that reach. And the only way you can actually learn how to do this is to do it. Do it, practice, and keep going. You can't break it. You can't fail. You can only get better by doing. So some helpful resources there, and I will include the links below this video to help you. And best wishes with Reels. I strongly recommend you use it. It's the best way to get organic reach now because the platforms just want you to pay for it. So you might as well use this to your advantage.